Hey, I usually type about the concerts and cons I go to, but it usually takes me a while and I have to end up fixing it because half the time it doesn't post, so I'm just going to do a video this time. I just got back from seeing Deer and Gray in Dallas at the House of Blues. They were amazing, but then again, that is not surprising. They are always amazing. I've only seen them once before and still spectacular. They performed beautifully, came up to the front of the stage. Kyosama did some dancing. Yeah, if you've ever seen him, you know what I mean. But it was spectacular. There wasn't a lot of headbanging or anything because it's the House of Blues. 'Cause there's no moshing allowed. But some of us did try. But I got up towards the front. The security rail was like right in front of me, so it gets kind of pressed, so it's a little bit hard. But it was fantastic. I ended up right in front of Daisuke. Sorry, Dai. He was amazing. I had a better view of him than I did of the others. I did keep trying to go look at Kyo because anyone, anyone who knows me knows I love Kyo-sama. I absolutely adore him. And I did want to originally try and get center, but I was one of the last people to get in. So the fact that I managed to get up in the front at all was kind of a miracle, and just being that close to Dai was amazing. It was closer than I'd gotten last time. And again, singing amazing. I'm just gonna keep saying amazing because it was stellar. The only problem I had was this one woman. She kind of every time the crowd of us really got into it, jumping, dancing, singing, the way people do at concerts. Every time, didn't matter if you were trying to focus on a song or something. Anytime anyone got anywhere near her, she would shove them. At one point, one girl was trying to headbang behind me. She reached up to grab the security bar for balance because up at the security bar there's this kind of ramp, so it makes it a little tricky to keep your balance while you're headbanging and stuff. So she grabbed it. This woman full on grabbed her arm, shoved her back into the crowd, and then spun around and started to scream at her, "This is my spot." She kept shoving me and pushing at me. I had people behind me pushing me up into the front. I had this tiny girl behind me. I had this teenager. I had 3 or 4 guys behind me, like right here. And every time I got pushed just a little bit closer, she would shove me back or try to. She literally had this like 5 foot space and she didn't want anyone in it, which is just uncool. And it kind of interrupted because I was trying to enjoy the concert. I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to pay attention. But anytime you would get into the music, headbang, party, dance, oh my god, great concert, she'd shove you and start talking in your face, and all of a sudden your focus isn't on the band anymore, it's on her, and just, ugh. So it really irritated me. I'd be like up looking at Dai, and I'd be like in the zone and headbanging, and all of a sudden there she is shoving me again. And it's like I literally have nowhere to go. There's people right here, there's people next to me. I'm on the edge of the ramp because I can't keep my balance, so it's even worse. And it just irritated me. It made it really hard to get into the zone. I did manage to ignore it after a while, but it seriously pissed me off, especially when she started going, all these people are just so rude, when we're literally just trying to enjoy the concert. I know the way Americans do concert and, France and Japan, I know it's different in every culture, but here, you try and get up to the front, you try and get close to the band. It's just how it is. It's not, jump up on the stage, oh my god. It's, you want to be close, you want to be in that area, in that sensation. It's just part of it. You don't want to be watching the back of someone's head. You want to be close. You want to be in their little bubble. Granted, I'm not going to go jumping up on stage because that's rude. These people work hard for what they do. And I have full respect for them. Totally admire them. They're amazing. But I do want to get as close as I can. I want to be in that area. I want to have an unobstructed view of these guys playing their hearts out. And the entire time, having someone in my ear just going, you're so rude, because I'm 5 feet away from you, that's rude. Her aside, it was fantastic. I met some people in the line. I chatted with them. They were fun. One of them actually used to live in Japan. She was really cool. I hung out with them for a while until we got in. I even helped her get to her husband. I got separated from him before the concert started because the music started playing and it kept cutting out and coming back on, so everyone kept thinking, Darren Gray's coming on. So I ended up getting shuffled forward away from them, which is fine. I didn't really know them. We were just chatting, but I got shuffled away. Met some other people in the crowd. They were cool. Even talked to one guy for a while. We were talking about X Japan. I love Yoshiki. He is amazing. Toshi's cool. Mad love for Sugi. I enjoy it. I do. But when they came on, my entire focus wanted to be on them and nothing else. Not the crowd, not where I am or what I'm doing. My focus wants to be on them, and they were spectacular. They came up to the front, they interacted. Dai did his little hair flips, which is amazing. He did a lot of posing. He seemed to glare out at the crowd a lot. I don't know what was up with that, but he looked stunning, as always. Kyo-sama did his dancing. It was fun to watch. It was kind of cool. I loved when he did the whole creepy smile. It's just made my heart all aflutter. Yes, I just said aflutter. Get over it. Toshia and Kaoru, I didn't get to see them because they were on the other side of the stage. I did manage to catch glimpses of them on occasion from scanning sideways, but they were amazing. Toshia did come over to our side of the stage for a while. Kaoru didn't really come over to our side of the stage until after to, throw pics and whatnot. Shinya was beautiful, as he always is. He was amazing on drums. Always right on beat. Fantastic. Then again, you can't go off beat with the drums. They are the beat. But it was amazing. They did play the one song I was really, really, really hoping for. Ranunculus. I love that song. It's not my favorite song. Honestly, my favorite song is from years ago. But I do absolutely love it. It's fantastic. The melody is just, it speaks to the soul. It's very soothing for me. And just the way he sings, you can ask anyone that's ever known me. I have this weird thing that most people find things like ballads and that calming. I do not. When I am stressed or having an anxiety attack or even just trying to fall asleep, I will put on something like Billy Idol or Screamo or death metal. I put on something that's heavy, full of beat, that I can lose myself in it. And without fail, there has never been any song done by Dir en Grey that does not do that for me. This one in particular I find exceedingly soothing. The melody, the way he sings, the notes, it's just very calming for me. It's cathartic almost. I don't know if it's like that for everyone else, but for me, Dir en Grey is emotional. I do not feel emotions the way others do. So for them to speak to me on that type of level is just amazing for me. I don't usually get that. There are specific bands I get that with. Like, I will listen to almost anything, but there are very few actual musicians or bands that speak to me like that. Like, I love Black Veil Brides. I adore them. But I do not get the same feeling from them that I do from Dir en Grey. I enjoy their music, I will party out to it, but I don't get the same sensation. And it's different now because hearing them live in 2013, hearing them on CD, it's not the same. I still get that feeling, but it's not quite the same as hearing them in person. And just, it's so much better for me. And I know without a doubt, even if there is another witch in the crowd trying to ruin it or own the space, regardless, I will find a way to be there because I love the music. I love it. I know it's not something many people would find soothing or calming. A lot of it is really dark and twisted. But knowing me, the way I think, it actually is something I understand. I honestly don't think in a happy-go-lucky way, and I'm not going to go into that. But having it out there, it's beyond spiritual. It is. At least for me. Regardless, they were amazing. And I would love to do it again. I probably will do it again. And apart from Crazy Lady, it was amazing and I had fun. I got to talk to some cool people. I got to enjoy beautiful music. Kyo sang his heart out. The boys Dai, Toshia, Kaoru, Shinya, they played stunningly. It was enrapturing. And even with the disruptions, I lost myself in the music, which I tend to do a lot. And to the point where, as usual, as soon as they stepped off the stage, I was on the floor. It seems to be a theme for me. The band leaves the stage. I will not go down until the last member is off the stage, and then I'm on the floor. As usual. Unfortunately, I was there by myself this time. I did not have friends there with me, so I ended up having to be carried out of the building because I had a full-on anxiety and asthma attack at the same time. I don't like crowds per se, and I don't like being touched at all. I do not enjoy it. And I was pressed in a small space with lots of people around me. So I was overheated. There was the anxiety I managed to push off while they were playing. And then jumping, screaming, I full on collapsed. I will do it again. No hesitation. They took me out. I got my air. I managed to walk back to the bus. It took me a while because I kind of fractured a couple ribs screaming. No, I haven't gone to the hospital. I am aware of how it feels. I do this quite frequently, honestly. But I am alright. My bangs and bruises will heal up eventually. I'm breathing again. My voice isn't completely lost now. it was kind of bad for a little bit there. It's coming and going, but it's a lot better today than it was the last few days. And I'm just going to say this. When you're at a concert, don't be the rude bitch. Everyone wants to be up there. They want to be in the space. It's not yours. You do not own it. There are others there that love them just as much. Get over yourself. For the rest of you having fun, enjoy it. If you haven't seen Dir en Grey, I totally recommend it. I will be there. Maybe I will see you there. I will be happy to chat with any of you. But yeah, so I love them. And I will be rocking out to them again because they're playing in my car right now. But that was basically my trip. Well, the concert anyway. I did see a friend while I was there, and had Korean barbecue and stuff like that, which was awesome. I love her. She was fun. Didn't get to hang out long, but we did spend a few hours together, which was cool. We had dinner and just caught up and chatted, and it was nice seeing her, and I hope to see her again soon. Most likely will at the next Dir en Grey concert, because that's usually where I catch them. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. You're welcome to chat, comment, whatever. Feel free to do whatever you want. I just wanted to let y'all know. Like I said, I usually type about it, but it takes me a while because it's so much, and it just seems easier to just say it because I usually type way much more detail, and I just wanted to, oh my god, they're fantastic. So, if you have questions or you want to know about them or anything, let me know. Bye.